Are you a friend? Of a friend of a friend of a friend? Welcome to the Youth Vibes. So, just want to welcome you guys to the Youth Vibes. We hope you enjoyed the first episode, and now this is another one that is fresh and clean and clear. Today, we are going to be sharing with you guys friends, talking about friends. So, if you are a friend, you should call up your friend and you share this friendship moment that we are going to be having together. Yeah. So basically, it has been a fun month. It has been a good month. Yeah. And lots of things happened. Lots of weddings happened. So we send greetings to the people who wedded. Yeah. We send greetings to you guys. Yeah. And the other thing that happened, churches are open. So we hope to see you guys one of these days here at church. Yeah, so please do find time and come and fellowship with us. Schools are resuming, and we are praying for you guys who are going back to school that you have a wonderful time, a wonderful experience at school. And yeah, may God really be with you guys. We love you guys, mob. And finally, so you're going to come back to us here. Yeah, we are going to be waiting for you guys, and it's going to be fun. So stay tuned, don't go away. Catch you later.
Oh, hello, friends. I'm sorry I didn't keep you waiting. Comedy. Hello, Wanang. How are you?
Fine.
People,
We are there.
how was the field work?
We are tired.
We are tired.
Did the driver drop you people at your respective homes?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Me, I just found myself man at home, but
Okay.
Wow.
was-
Me, I
it was
reached
you.
home.
Yeah.
But then it was curfew time. I had to jump over the fence.
What?
I jumped. You girl, that was so risky.
wait, these guys
Do you know they can shoot you?
jump.
I know, right?
People, I'm just from seeing the director of Jazzy Foundation. And he is very excited about our work.
Yeah.
He liked our research work. He said the data was on point. The photos were on point.
Now you're talking.
He is really, really excited. And I also got the accountabilities. I looked at the accountabilities. People, thank you for returning back the money. I've put everything together. We have actually saved 851,000.
Oh.
Wow.
Eh? And I'm actually just waiting for the cashier to come, and I hand over that money. Close the chapter.
What? Wait. Did you just say returning that money?
Yes.
No, you guys, Cafe. It's simply 800. Eh? You guys, you all know how I hustled. How I look for that chairman and those guys. Like you can give me like a 600.
Janan, I hope you're joking.
I know why.
No. Janan, you know we don't do things like that. The money is not ours. We have to return it back.
But you guys, I hustled. Those guys were going to cane us from that bush. You remember? You guys remember very well.
No, but Ajan, we all appreciate that. But this money does not belong to us. We were paid for what we did, and so the balance should be taken back. I think he's right. Yes.
Janan, I appreciate the work you did. But we can't use this money.
So, you guys, you're conspiring to chew the money.
I can chew the money how?
Yes, you have conspired. By the way, do you even love yourselves?
Oh, God.
Like you are as if.
What do you mean?
Don't even call my number.
What has got to do with this? Janan.
Why are you getting angry?
Can you imagine?
Seriously.
What has gotten into this guy?
You know what? You guys, that's how he is. He has always been selfish. I have a better idea. Let's go to Cafe Javas. We eat food, we drink, and then we go home with Ubers.
On whose money?
This one?
Kathy, are you out of your mind?
What? It's just food.
The money is not ours. I have said that.
It's just food.
No, like, okay, what is the difference right now between you and Ajan who has just moved out?
Wow, really? Ajan was thinking of himself. I'm thinking we share the money, like communally.
Kathy, I can't believe what you're just saying. Eh? I have a lot of respect for you, but I can't believe what's coming out of your mouth.
Wow. So you want to go and give back like 50 shillings?
People, we are friends. We have always done things together, and the right way. So what's happening now?
It's not bad. As in what? You want to be the biggest Christian ever?
That's not what I'm
We are
saying.
all Christians.
I don't expect you to think the same, but I have a lot of respect for you.
What?
But
can't
you know
be
whether
thinking
50
the same.
or 100, it still remains. It's not yours.
So, as in, you're being so unreasonable, you guys, by the way.
Like
Kathy?
serious.
What's wrong with this guy?
But you know what? Let's assume this has not happened.
I thought these people were my friends. And you know what? The director wants to give us a bigger project. But now I have to be careful because now I don't know who is a genuine friend, who is a fake friend, and who is a true friend.
Just do the right thing. And when everything is sorted, you can always count on me.
Friend? What kind of friend are you? Oh God.
That feeling of ecstasy when you do something beyond your wildest dreams. Hi, my name is Bonita Murungi and I am a 16-year-old Ugandan. So today I am honored to recite for you guys a poem that I wrote about friendship. I hope you guys enjoy it. Having a friend is the best feeling in the world. Knowing that someone's got your back no matter what. Losing a friend, on the other hand, depends. It depends on how close you were when this person decided to leave you torn apart. You know, it's not always easy learning to trust again and hoping to find nothing but a real friend. After family, friends follow, with smiles as bright as the stars, knowing that the sun will come out tomorrow. Through thick and thin, friendship always wins. And let's not disagree, that feeling of ecstasy when you do something beyond your wildest dreams and all you can do is flash a grin. It's how crazy you've been. Friends, they drive us crazy, but we love them. With every piece of our hearts, we cherish them. Rewinding time to the memories we had, only to reminisce. The echoing sounds of laughter, the drowning sounds of tears. All the hurdles we got through just to make sure you show this person how much you care for them, how much God cares for them. Friends are like the air forever and always. The good ones, the bad ones, all there to make life worth living. Because friendship is like a 3-corded strand. It cannot easily be broken.
Hello, everybody, and you're welcome to Youth Vibes, the October edition 2020. It's good to have you online, watching and following us. My name is Dennis Mugume. I'm the Youth and Students Minister, and today we are discussing friendships. And I have a panel here with me. I would love to have them to introduce themselves, beginning with you.
Hello, Naga Majori. I'm glad to be here.
Good to see you.
Hello, Alvin Abajo, and I'm glad to be here.
Good to see you, Alvin.
People of the people.
Yeah.
Ruben Kwagalakwe. Glad to be here.
Good to see you, Ruben Guy.
Hi, I'm Mikaela Mwesigwa Mukasa, and I'm so honored to be here today.
Oh, wow. Well, great. So, Guys, we're discussing friendships, and I'll begin with you, Alvin. What it mean to be a friend? What do you take as a friend, or who do you take as a friend?
A friend. A friend to me. Well, first of all, I would like to just point out that to different people, friends can mean different things.
Yes.
So, and there are different metrics by which you measure your true friends.
Yeah.
You know, people who are there for you.
Yeah.
But I think for me, someone who is a true friend for me is someone who is present, is there for me, is trustworthy, someone who is very dependable, someone who has a level of candor with me and can tell me and reproach me, hey, you've done something wrong without having to worry that it would affect me because he knows he's building me, and someone who challenges me to be better. I think that's a friend to me.
Would you all agree with, not agree, but are you similarly, connected in that sense? The qualities you're looking out for in a friend, or you have some more? Would you like to add anything else, Kayla?
Okay, I agree with what she has
Yes.
said. But just to add on, I think friends can also be seasonal based on the contract.
Yes.
I
For that
think
particular time, yeah.
because we have to admit we have friends who are for the life of the party. They will be there, but they will never come to you when, let's say, you've lost someone.
Yeah.
So I think, yes, as we are in life and we
So
move
they're like
and
circles,
grow,
there
there are
is-
different circles.
Yes.
There's some people who will fill all those circles.
Yeah.
They're in your party, they're in your family, they're in your what, everywhere.
And
And
then
there are
there's some
others who
more.
will stick to their circles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Ruben Guy, personality. Let's talk about personality. Does it affect the way you make friends, or are people who are quiet not going to have friends compared to their counterparts who are very outgoing, loud, and what do you think? Yeah.
Well, personally, you see, me as an outgoing person, I'd like to say that I have my friends, my close friends, my people, the people I call friends. Yeah, those people are also outgoing. Now that person who's silent, conservative, and doesn't overtalk, doesn't over make noise. Yeah, that person also has his friends, because not all that in the world they will have different types of people. Yeah. We are also going to have that this person who is having different friends, and this person is going to have his silent friends. Yeah. The people he can roll with. Like I have my guys who I can talk to. This person is like me. We don't over go out. We don't over go to party. What? Yeah. So basically.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Some friends are out of circumstance.
Yeah.
So if you are a quiet person, you are always going, let me say, to the library, or you're hanging out in places that quiet people do, you often would meet people there who are,
understand your quietness.
understand your temperament. You're
Yes.
just quiet.
Yes.
And then if you're outgoing, you like, to be there, or like you're someone who comes to church all the time,
Yes.
then your friends and your friendship circle will come around the church space. And, that's how you build your friends. So definitely. Yeah.
Marjorie, can you be a friend to somebody like that without contracts, without expectations, without is it possible to be friends just for just?
Well, in theory, it's possible. Practically, it's a lie.
Yes. Yes.
There's always for me, I am actually an extrovert, but I have introvert tendencies.
Right.
I don't easily trust people, and trust is a feature for you to be my friend.
Yes.
So, like, there's some people. Everyone is in their own different lane. Like, you can't say this friend is the same.
Yes.
Everyone is different.
Right.
I don't know if I've answered the question.
Everybody's different, so you look out for who can be trustworthy.
Yes, and
Who's
sometimes
worth
I
of the
invest in some friendships.
Yes.
And then others, I just...
Right.
It's selfish, but I find it normal.
Any more thoughts on that? Okay. All right. Cool. Have you lost friends before? Why did you lose friends? Are you still friends to your P1 friends or your?
Well, friendship, I would like to say friendship is like a train, yeah? It's like a train station. A train is moving. When a train is moving, yeah, you get your passengers at the first stop, then you move, yeah. You're going to go with these guys. Now you're going to have the first pit stop, yeah, and some guys are going to go out.
And
Then
the train
and
will
and then also some guys are going to come in,
get in.
yeah. But then there are also some guys who are still going with you to the next pit stop.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll continue, and then where you're going off from, there are those people who will be with you,
Yeah.
going off on that pit stop. So I would like to say that through those pit stops, let's say that's primary, high school, there's some friends who are going to go off. Yeah. There's some people who are
Change
going
schools,
to come in.
so yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not always that, yeah, this guy is going to go to your destination. No.
Right.
But somehow this guy may stay with you and go up to your destination.
All right. So
I
it's
think-
circumstances. They leave because of
I
circumstances.
think also when what they want is done.
Okay.
For luck. Also, because we've been talking about use, when someone is useful to me. So when that use ends.
Wow. Isn't that selfish?
Yeah, it's selfish.
Are all friendships self-serving, and there are friendships which are not? They're just philanthropic.
To use the word selfish is trying to make yourself so holy and godly. It's human.
Yes,
It's human.
It's human to like people for what they can do for you.
Exactly. It's human for me and Majo to talk because maybe this is a true fact. Majo was my choir mistress. So it's okay for us to be friends like that.
Yeah.
But then when we graduate, we all take our separate paths. And there are also times when now graduation has come and still, like what Ruben was saying, you're still on the same train tracks,
you
still
still
sitting
end up
next
in
to
the
each
same-
other.
yes, yes.
I actually wanted to add something to that.
Go ahead.
You can be in the same train cabin and switch seats.
Okay.
Kwegambanga, we're in the same circle, but instead of sitting next to Ruben,
You
the
sit
next
next
day
to-
I'm sitting next to Brenda, or I'm sitting next to Majo, and that will change like closeness. Because I have friends who I sat with in kindergarten, but we're not close like that anymore.
Yeah.
But
Right.
they're still my friends. I'll be there for them. I'll listen to them as they cry and whatnot. But we're not close like that anymore
Yeah.
because of life. It's
Cool.
human.
I think the last part of this conversation would be around what Christian friendships ought to be like, and how we as believers can, because this is coming to you from a Christian perspective, right? So how can we as believers be better friends and not be the ones just having a checklist and ticking off the good qualities that you're looking out for? Are there any things that you would aspire to be as a good friend, Jojo?
With, for example, what Alvin said, his checklist.
Yeah.
I think to be a better friend is to do what you want the other person to do for you.
Yeah.
Because even as Christians, you want, for example, a loyal husband, but are you God-fearing?
Oh, yeah.
Do you actually pray? Do you actually know? Do you actually take time to read the word?
Yes.
So instead of being selfish and wanting all those things from another person, be that person too.
Yeah.
Then you'll attract, and also getting to know God's word. Because I believe God teaches you all things.
Cool.
He can teach you to be a better person.
Interesting.
Slowly.
Interesting. Alvin, any
I,
additions to that? Yeah.
I absolutely agree with her.
Yeah.
To be a friend, to have a friend, you need to be a friend.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a two-way street, like
Yeah.
Kayla was saying. There's a certain level of friendship that makes it mutual. It's a two-way thing. You have to both be intentional about contributing to that friendship.
Yes.
For example, even the Bible says it, like iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
You cannot sharpen iron with wood.
With
You'll
wood.
just cut the
Yeah,
wood.
yeah.
So you have to both be intentional about
Mm-hmm.
it, and have that level of maturity to invest in your friendship, to make it work.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Wow. Ruben, any more additions to that?
Well, I guess like as a friend, as a good friend, a person is supposed to be like, okay, not supposed to be like, if I'm a good friend, I'm supposed to like pray for you, be able to pray for you, yeah, pray for each other, and we have that relationship. So that I have Alvin here, yeah, is praying for me, and we're friends, we're growing together. Or I have this project I'm starting. Alvin is praying for me so that I can, go forward and be successful in this project.
Yeah.
Then also I have to, like, if I'm doing something bad, I'm going off the rails. Like I'm doing something bad, like not as a Christian. Alvin is supposed to come and tell me, my guy, you're doing fishy
Accountability.
jazz,
Yeah.
man. This is not quality
fishy.
work, man. As
Right.
in, guy,
Right.
first get serious.
Right.
Yeah. Because he's your friend. He knows the true you, yeah? He's supposed to come and tell you that, you guy, first get serious. Yeah. Because this is not what a Christian does.
I wonder how easy that is, Kayla. How easy is
It's
it for
not
you to
that.
go and tell
To tell
Ruth
who?
that you're messing up here?
Let me tell you. The problem with friends is, I'm not complaining. I have to say that.
Yeah.
But the problem with friendships these days is that if I tell you that, it can be as simple as, your dress is ugly.
Oh, okay. That's kind of hard.
It
though,
can
but,
be a cause to lose that person entirely. You get?
yeah.
And I think that's why I say that if to be a real friend and to have a real friendship, you have to walk in the light.
Yeah.
You just have to walk in the light. And what I mean is, be true to yourself, be true to that person, and develop a relationship where, point blank, I'm broke, we're broke, let's walk.
Yeah. Yes.
Really, what you said to me was bad. Don't be offended, because we all offend each other. Okay? I'm sorry, it is okay, move on.
Wow.
We have to get to this point where we're walking in that light and just be, black is black, white is white. We're human, we're all trying to get to heaven. Let's try and help each other.
Wow.
Can I?
Yeah, you have
just
some time.
want-
Go ahead.
I think it's also wisdom to know your audience.
Yeah.
Because the way I approach Michaela is not the
It's
same way I
different from
approach Alvin.
Alvin, yeah.
Because Alvin is one who wants, like, what are you saying?
Yes.
Where are you coming from? And you can approach a person like Rachel.
Yeah.
Like, you just,
Then,
you did
then,
this.
no
This is not done.
appointment. Yeah.
But Alvin, I think he can look at you
Yes.
with, because he likes to think about it. What are you
Yes.
saying and what do you mean?
Yes.
So know your audience.
Yeah.
And know different personalities, because there are some friends who easily accept, there are those who don't get it.
Wow. Well, friends, I hope you've taken out a lot from the conversation that we are having today. And I mean, just to point us up, like 4 things I would appreciate, just to mention them again. I would look out for constancy. That a friend has got to be available. It's hard to be a friend without being available. And its availability on its own is not enough. You've got to do more than just be available. You've got to help. But one of the things that stick out in every friendship is how available this person has been to you. The Bible mentions somewhere that I think it should be in Proverbs that a friend is born for adversity. You see, so that is the first thing I would just put out to in these last minutes, and then also carefulness in terms of somebody cannot be happy and you're sad if they're your friend. There is that sensitivity to know that this joke is actually funny, but if it's not funny to her, then I probably want to avoid it. If it's, you get it. Because someone said that you're only as happy as your unhappiest family member, because there's this emotional bond that you have that is inescapable with a true friendship. Then the other thing is candor. I think Alvin did mention that. Candor, to know that this is actually wrong. You cannot do this, because the more we are afraid to tell people the truth about what they're doing, is the more our friendships become shallow. And I think someone said that people will forget the harsh words of an enemy, but they will never forget the silence of a friend. That you kept quiet the whole time and you knew that I was wrong and you did not warn me, you see. But this warning cannot come there and then. It comes from being available at first, because if you haven't been available, you can't come on the third level and say, you get it, you know, correct this. And then counsel, iron sharpens iron. The Bible mentions that we have got to give wise counsel. There are things you can never be in life unless you have people who were able to tell you the truth when you least wanted to believe it. You get it. And I think all of these four are seen in the love of Christ for us as a church. Now, it's important we understand the gospel, because the gospel is such that we are bad friends. We are the ones who could not live up to the standard of friendship. And Jesus has paid the price for our being bad friends. You see, he has taken on the cost of sin in his body, that we can be reconciled. Now, the true energy for getting to be a better friend has to come from this perfect friend of yours called Jesus. It's almost like having a lot of money. If you have a lot of money, you could afford to be generous. If you have a constant source, like some leaders here in Uganda, 35 M a month, you can afford to give a 5 away for a wedding meeting. So friendship is hard work. The only reason why it will work out is if we are plugged into the true friend, Christ, who in him we find constancy, carefulness, candor, and counsel. If we have a source of friendship, then we can give the friendship, and therefore our friendships don't have to be selfish or self-serving or human, because Christ calls us to be more than just human. He calls us to love those who hate us. He calls us to love our enemies and pray for those who persecute us. Those are not things which are possible if you're merely human. They are things which are possible if you have a force, a divine power at work in you, a person, God himself, who is love, living on the inside of you. So the more we tend to grow close to God, is the more our friendships become truer and more defined. So that's what I would love to leave with you guys out there. Hope you could comment, text, and join the conversation if you will. We will be happy to pick this up when this happens, the next episode. Otherwise, thank you guys for coming for this show. Alvin, Marjorie, Ruben, Kayla. My goodness, thank you. It's been a wonderful time. God bless you.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. And please do share, comment, like, tell us what you think. See you next time. God bless.